All right, so transmission wise, you know, we used to have, what we put in at the show was just a basic turbo 400, nothing fancy. You know, now that we're getting ready to go to a couple big money races, we wanted to have some dump valve stuff inside of it. We use that a lot on my car and some of the other ones. So took the old RPM transmission special guy out of my Camaro, so it ain't going anywhere for a minute. But it's basically internal, external dump. RPM took care of me on that stuff. We got a my other precision converter back in it for now, and yeah, that's nothing too fancy, but it'll work. Well, you know, all the fun you run into whenever you try to take something out of another vehicle and put it into a different one. The setup on my car with the cross member, I got a nice tubular cross member in it. So lots of room around the transmission pan for things like this dump valve return line. On the stock S10 cross member, we ain't got so much room. So we already knew that the fitting was close and thought we could just like be okay for a minute and I'd pull it out later. No, so it actually hits the cross member here. So cross member's all, we're getting ready to bolt it in. We're like, why the hell is this thing tilted? And just before we started hitting with the big hammers, Zach had a good idea and noticed that, yeah, it's touching the cross member with the fitting. So I'm gonna have to drain a little bit of fluids in it, pull the pan off. I'm gonna have Nick weld that hole shut, and then I think we'll put another hole right here or weld a bung onto it and shorten this line up and just go right in the side of there for the return, and that should take care of that problem. We're gonna have to reroute a lot of this stuff because our manifold and all of our exhaust stuff comes right in here. So this is just the beginning of the redesign of everything that's sitting here right now. So it's gonna kind of suck, but it's just how it goes. Once we get it set up, then everything's good. It's just gonna take a couple minutes to lay it all out, put the pieces in, take things apart, put them together a couple times, and rock and roll. Let me show you my mini bike.
I'd love to see your bike.
And once Adam told me he was getting a moped, I had to go ahead and order the rest of the performance parts because I can't be beat by a moped. Yeah. Tell me you don't want to ride
These
that.
billet forks?
Yeah, dude.
That's way bigger than I imagined.
Valving?
That's way bigger than I imagined.
Yeah, thank you. Way too much in it now, but I did the CVT clutch, ordered a jet kit, exhaust.
Hell yeah.
It's supposed to do like 40 when I'm done with it. Are those gonna be fun?
Yes.
I expect everyone to have one when we
have to get one.
all the way up. Oh, too far. There should be one close.
It might think it's
Do we need to come out or go in?
There it is. You have to go out a little bit more. A little bit more. I think it needs to go up.
Go up?
Yep. Out just a little bit more. There you go. Up. Out. There we go. That's it.
None of us know. That's the problem.
Yep. So we're transmission specialists. And we're at Bumpers, putting in this fancy dual stage dump valve kit that Brandon Dollar gave to me. We're not allowed to show you guys how we do it because it's top secret. Nobody's allowed to steal the information. But we're gonna put these on this and go a lot faster.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Just did this, okay.
So I know it's not this one, or this one, or that one. It could be one of these two. See if those two are long. Okay, grab holder.
There it goes.
You got it tight. Come on.
Yeah. Keep it tight. Almost every time I do it, it overflows onto the bench. Yeah.
We did over there last time, nothing came out. I might have got lucky.
Nothing's coming out right now. Oh yeah, there it goes. That's good for it. Yeah, quiet on the set. All right, so what all did we do? First off, we took the trans out to put dumps in it and changed the stator and the converter. And then as we were taking it out, we found out we had to internally take the car out, take the trans out from inside the car, because I've never taken it in and out without the motor in, or with the motor in, so we never knew that there's not enough room to get it, actually drop it out because of the way the floor is done. So Ryan took a bath. It was funny because he had to hold the converter, and we didn't tell him that a lot of fluid comes out of the converter when you pull it out of the tranny, so he was actually laying directly under it when he pulled it out. But we got all that out, went over to bumpers. You already got that. We got that on camera. He helped us put the dumps in, drill the pump and the valve body out. Me and Zach took a Sawzall to the floor and made our own flanges so we could unbolt the cross member for the trans and the floor when we need to take the tranny in and out. So we got that done, got the trans back in, plumbed the dumps. Adam just finished wiring the dumps, wired up a few other things. We found out that we had our bump steer completely wrong, so actually at full travel the car had tow out, which would explain why I had to drive it so much on the big end. So we fixed that, dumps, changed the converter, changed plugs, put methanol back in it, and that's about it. Adam finished wiring everything up. The bumper's over here to supervise, so we're getting ready to fire it up now and see if the dumps work.
All righty, mates. Cheerio.
So we're here picking up Zachary, me, Ryan, and we got Austin in the truck. Austin's the new guy. We got Mountain Dew. We actually had Mountain Dew loaded up like 3 days early. We had some work to do on the truck, but we got it done. So now we're in Indianapolis picking up Zachary, then we're heading to South Carolina to our hotel. We got what we needed to get done on the car. We got the oil changed. We got the toe in set out because it was in like 1,000,000 inches, and that's why I was driving so bad. We found some loose stuff in the front end, fixed that. Oh, what else, man? We did. Added dump valves, the huge dump valves, so we got all that running, hooked up, all that pinned out. That's about it. Tested everything out, changed the converter to give Colt his converter back, so I think we're good to go. The truck, we had to do some wrapping on the exhaust on the truck and change the converter in it, put dump valves on it, got the new motor running. Adam Adam and Sean should have already left, so we're gonna be meeting up with them later, and then yeah, gonna take home some money. Might be street racing tomorrow night. We don't know yet. We got a tech in tomorrow, and then if the weather permits, we're gonna street race tomorrow night and then race Saturday for the thaw out. So hopefully weather holds out and we get to do a bunch of racing this weekend, bring home a bunch of money. Why are you guys stepping away? You can't be in the video?
No, hey,
We're gonna have everybody in the video.
we gotta.
All right,
Three,
just
two,
roll.
one, action.
We're here, we're teched in. We went over our tunes. We just checked the track. It's really, really bad. It looks like somebody has been testing here, but I don't think that's really gonna matter because we've got a lot of data on our side, so it's all good. I think we start racing. What time's racing start? Noon?
Noon tomorrow.
Racing starts at noon tomorrow. All the cars are teched in. I think the GapTrain's good to go. I feel like Mustang's ready to go. We know Sean's ready to go. Other than that, we don't know who we're running first round until drivers meeting tomorrow. So we're just gonna keep checking things out. Maybe make a few more adjustments to the tune, and that'll be it.